everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and iOS 14 and iOS 15 have the ability to use picture-in-picture video, as you probably already know. You can use the video at the top or bottom or make it smaller or off to the side while you're in a different app or texting someone, for example. And Android has had the ability to use that natively within YouTube for years, but iOS has not. Now you can finally use it on iOS. And many people have been asking me, how do you enable this since YouTube announced it? How do you enable it? What do you need in order to use it? And the first thing you need is to have the latest version of the app. So go to your app store, refresh your apps, and make sure you have the YouTube version 16.23.3. And as long as you have this version or newer, you should be able to use picture-in-picture. Now, it's not available for everyone just yet. You need to be a premium subscriber at first, but they're going to roll it out to everyone later on. So if you're not already a premium subscriber, you may not have the option yet, but they haven't said when, but they should make it available to everyone soon. Hopefully it's very soon. Now, the next thing you need to do is make sure that picture-in-picture is enabled in the YouTube app. So go into the YouTube app, and once you're there, tap on your little icon in the upper right, then go down to Settings. Under Settings, tap on General, and under General, make sure you have picture-in-picture enabled. Once you have that enabled, you're good to go. Now, if we go to one of my videos, we'll play it here. I have the volume down. This is the latest iPhone cases. All we need to do is open the video, swipe up to go home, and now the video's playing. And we can move it around. We can swipe it off to the side. We can also shrink it. And we can double tap to change the size of it as well. Double tap again, it shrinks again. So you have that option. And then also you have a couple other options. Of course, you can close the video with the X. You can also pause it, jump 15 seconds ahead or 15 seconds back, or go back to the app with this button. It'll bring you back in the app, or you can turn to go home or turn to go full screen. But if you swipe up and go home, you don't have landscape video options. So that's how it works, and you'll see it works just like you would expect. Now, this is also working on iPad as well. So if we go over to the iPad, we'll take a look here. And on the iPad, if we go into YouTube, again, we'll go to one of my videos, swipe up to go home, and now we have the picture-in-picture app, just like all the other apps. So again, you can resize it, small to a larger size, move it to any one of the corners you'd like, or swipe it off to the side and let it play in the background. So you have that option on iOS 14, iPadOS 14, iPadOS 15, and iOS 15. That's available on all of those devices. Now, there is another catch, unfortunately. You have to be in the United States for this to be enabled. So currently it's available in the United States. Someone else in the UK said it's available as well, and it's available just in those two areas. YouTube has actually said it's only available in the US to start. Why they're rolling this out to just one area at first is hard to say, but that's currently what they're doing. Now, also, for those of you that don't have premium, if you want to try it in Safari, you can, but YouTube often disables this. So if you go into Safari, go to YouTube, go to a video. This is one of my videos. Make it full screen. We'll hit play, swipe up to go home, and it goes home to picture-in-picture, then disappears. We can try it again, and it disappears. And this is often the case. YouTube kind of goes back and forth allowing it, and then it's not allowed. So right now you can't use it. So hopefully we'll have it everywhere in the app very, very soon. Now, I did test this on other iOS versions as well, and the main thing is to make sure that you have that latest version. So this is iOS 14.7, for example. If I open up my iOS 15 video, swipe up to go home, I've got picture-in-picture. So the same thing works on iOS 14, iOS 15, and should work on any iOS 14 device, although they haven't specified if you need a specific version. But you've got the same feature on all of them, with the ability to use picture-in-picture, which is really nice. So this is available to all of those devices now. And again, like I said, I'm not sure why it's not rolled out around the world at this point, but we'll have to wait and see what they have planned as far as the rollout time. When it comes to non-premium subscribers, they haven't said any of that yet. But we do have that picture-in-picture ability. Again, just make sure that it's enabled in your settings. We'll hit play, swipe up to go home, and it's playing. So I'm glad we have this ability. I wish they'd bring it out to more people, but right now we haven't seen it rolled out anywhere else. But if it's rolled out for you, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Also, I'd love to hear what version you're on as far as iOS, and also what country you're in. If you're seeing this in other countries, I'd love to hear from you. Hopefully by the time you're watching this video in a couple weeks, if you're watching it at that point, you'll have it in your country as well. But again, let me know which country you have it available in, and hopefully you have it very soon. If you'd like to get your hands on this wallpaper, of course, I'll link it in the description like I normally do. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.